Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Sidney. I am bringing you today some bob length passion twists. As you can see, I just finished. I really love how they turned out. I used a total of 5 packs of hair, but I'll get into everything that I used in just a moment. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video, comment if you have any suggestions or if you liked it, and subscribe if you really liked. And I don't have much else to say to you guys today, so let's just go ahead and get into today's video. Alright, so quickly off camera, I just did the lock method with this Aunt Jackie's buttercream. Then I just put a little bit of oil. I did some grapeseed oil in here. There is shea butter in my hair too, and this is what the little whipped shea butter looks like. And my hair is damp because I also just washed my hair and deep conditioned it. So washed, deep conditioned, and then I put those products in. I'm going to be taking these rubber bands here and I'm going to start sectioning my hair. I'm also going to be taking a rat tail comb for clean parting, a Denman brush for detangling my hair, shine and jam to make sure the parts are sectioned well, a crochet hook to apply the crochet hair, and some hair ties to section my hair and keep it out of the way. So to start, I'm going to be sectioning the hair off. I'm starting in the back of my head. What I usually do is just take 2 mirrors and I use one to point at the back of my head, and then I angle that to the other mirror, and that's how I just pretty much look at the back of my head. Alright, so now I have as straight of a part as I can get, and then I take this for each individual section. So I'm making the first part, then I'm going to take a little bit of shine and jam on that one little piece. Now I'm putting the rubber band on that section. Alright, so I sectioned off my hair. Look, y'all, that's the best I could do. Like, I'm sorry, just forgive me, please. So now I'm gonna take my hair. This is the type of hair I got. The most important thing that you want to get is crochet hair in the water wave curl. That is the most important part. This is why I like to do hair myself, because look at how much this was. This was $5.99 a pack. And I got 7 packs of hair, so that adds up a lot. And then imagine having to pay someone for this style too, and I hear it doesn't last long, so what a mess. I didn't know I was gonna need scissors too, child. Okay, so I finally finished fighting to get this hair out. This is what it looks like. It's an ombre color from 1B230 is the color. I tried to match my hair, but it doesn't matter because my hair is gonna be tucked away. So I'm just taking a couple of those curls and separating it from the rest of the hair. But this is how the first one looks. It's a good start. It's a good start. I'm taking a piece of hair again. I'm getting that prepared on my finger. I take my little hook, I grab the hair part, I pull through the hook, and I get the hair on my finger, and I get it on the hook. When it's on the hook, I close the latch, pull it through. Now I have the hair, and I take everything, the real hair and the fake hair, and I pull it all through the loop. Ooh, child, that's getting caught in my earring. Alright, and then I just move the real hair out of the way, and then I just pull on the fake hair. And I tighten this up just a tiny bit. So that's nice and tight. That's really tight now. You can't see the rubber band. Now I'm ready to twist. I take my real hair in 2 sections, and I take the fake hair in 2 sections. And that got a little frizzier than what I wanted, I'm not gonna lie. Pull it tight one more time, then I begin to twist. And you just wanna twist the hair nice and tight. This is long, stretched out. Once it curls up, it's gonna shrink, but I'm probably doing this a little bit longer than it needs to be just for safety precautions. I want it to be about the same length as the row on the bottom so it can have that bob effect. So let me stand up. And I pull them down. They're about the same length. So I'm gonna stop around here. I'm gonna grab my scissors, cut. I just let that go. That's cute. It's a little longer, but I'm gonna cut everything at the end. Moving on, that's cute. So that's 1 curl. All I want is 2 curls for each twist. Then I'm just going to basically just fluff it out the tiniest bit just by going like this. I don't want it tangled. I just want it a little fluffed out. The rest doesn't matter because it's getting cut off. You get around here, just twist that hair around. Do that with the end. This joint is not trying to seal. I'm gonna have to start using rubber bands on the ends as well. Cause look at that, it's like not sealing. I just take a rubber band on the end, no big deal. And we gonna make that thing seal. All right, and then it springs up and joins the rest of the bad boys. So now I'm gonna do a significant portion of my head, and when I snap my fingers, I will be done. And I wish I could do that in real life, but I'll be back. All right, so I'm almost done. I parted the rest of my hair. As you can see, it's just this and this, 4 sections on each side. And I've pretty much perfected my little insert and twist routine, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to show you one last time. This is probably the best angle anyway. So I take my bundle and I'm taking 2 pieces, 1, 2. Then I just kind of want to separate it a tiny bit, just so that it looks even more natural. Then I just twist that middle part, wrap that around my finger, hold that, and then I hook this, and I get that through the rubber band. Then I place that on there, hook it over, close it, pull it through, get that out, oh my gosh. Then I do a loop turn, and then I pull through the real and fake hair, and then I just pull on the fake hair to tighten that knot right there that you can't even see now because it's nice and tight. Then I take a little bit of my Shine and Jam and shea butter, and then I've done that. Pull on your natural hair, it makes it even tighter. Then I separate both the fake hair into 2 sections and my real hair into 2 sections as well. And once you have the 2 sections, that's it. You twist the hair. And then what I do is usually measure it with a piece next to that and see where I need to stop. So I need to stop about right here because that's how long the rest of my hair is. Just go a little bit further. Then I'll just take my scissors, cut, trash this little extra. Take a rubber band on the end. To seal, I'm gonna put the rubber band a little bit higher than where the actual end of my hair is. I'd rather cut it too long and then fix it than cut it too short and I can't fix it. So then I let that go and it bounces up. So now I can see the true length, and it is a bit longer than the rest, but that's okay because I put my rubber band a little high for that reason. So I go ahead and cut about this much off, and I think it'll be even. And of course it's not going to be exactly even because this is curly hair, but that looks even enough. Yeah, so that's it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my head. Alright guys, I am all done with my hair. I went ahead and changed because I have somewhere to be and I am late and my friends are gonna be very mad at me. I'm gonna come in with the number of twists I ended up doing as well. So please enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I post videos twice a week and I think that's all I wanna say. So now I'm just gonna show you my hair.